Hey, my name is Mutwana. Let's get started. So if you FaceTime here, make sure you share this video to a lot of people. And if you're coming back, welcome back. So before we get started, right? I have to say shout out because hold on. So when you finish this question here, when you finish this video, you'll be able to solve this question right here. See this question here? All this question here. Total cost, marginal revenue, all this revenue, and then we have to substitute the units. You're gonna be able to solve this question. But before we go further, I appreciate Morongo uh, who sent me this question. The beautiful lady who sent me this question. Say, hey, Mutwana, I need help with this question. She sent this question all the way from Limpopo province. So I want to say thank you so much, Morongo, for sending me this question. So this responds to your questions. Okay. So anybody will have the similar problem. So let's go. So now they say here, it's a tool hiring company estimate the rate increase of the maintenance of the cost of the power drill, which is given by this equation. Oh, okay. So this is a cost function. They say cost of whatever we have, but what the T represent time. That time in weeks. So if it's 1 week, wherever there's a T, we're gonna apply one and here one, and then it's gonna tell us how much it's gonna cost. If it's two, so it all depends. If it's two, you're gonna apply two, and then here apply two, and then it's gonna tell you the cost C of, let's say, two means in the position. Oh, so then you can find out how much or how much it's gonna cost for 2 weeks. It depends how many weeks you're gonna plug in there. So if you look careful here, excuse me, they say T in the time in week, calculate the total maintenance cost during the first 4 weeks. See what I'm saying? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna plug 4 here. We're gonna say cost of 4 weeks. Whenever there's a 2, we put 4. P plus 2 plus 4. What is the power? 1.5. My Polish family. Somebody just sent me a message there. Let's stay focused. Okay. I hope the same person that I'm solving the question, she sent me questions. She sent me more questions. Okay. So now we're gonna come right here. Okay, let's come right there and plug in the calculator. Okay, so come right here. They say okay, clean. So we can drag a calculator and then clean everything, and then we start to say okay, 2. It's just 2 with plus, and then with plus, and then we say 4, and then we go power, 1.5. 1.5 is 1.5, and this is gonna give us 10. Oh, so it's gonna cost Morongo, the one who's messaging me, ask me if her question are done or not yet. See, so let me put silent so she not gonna distract me. I can do her job. So then it's gonna take 10 weeks. Okay, it's gonna cost 10 amount of 10. Either it could be dollar, it could be rand. If it has to be 4 weeks, 4 and plug 4 in a position of T and T. Is going to cost us 10. So the first question is done. Now we go to the next question. So we can simply clear this calculator. Now we go for the second equation, okay? Restore down. Here we go to the second equation, okay? So the second question, just like I said, when you finish this video, we're going to be able to solve this question. Let's drag it and put it aside. Okay? So now we go. Man. Before we go further, look here, man. If you FaceTime and you have not yet subscribed, come right here, subscribe, and then we go to the question number 2. Don't forget to subscribe, click like button, and share this video. Like and subscribe. Now let's go to the question number 2. Question number 2, they say the marginal revenue. Oh, they give us marginal revenue. What do you want? They say marginal revenue means Q represent quantity, and this quantity is the number of units sold. Now what do you want? They say find the total revenue. Oh, so they give us marginal revenue and us to find the total revenue function. This is easy. So remember, whenever you integrate marginal revenue, you're gonna get, let's say DQ, don't forget DQ because it's quantity, you're gonna get total revenue, and then you plus your constant. This is what you can memorize. But it's easy. What you do, let me say it again. So we're gonna integrate. When you integrate like a big snake, integrate marginal revenue, and then you can say DQ because it must be because this marginal revenue C is in Q quantity units. You're gonna get total what? Total revenue function. Total revenue, and don't forget to plus your constant. That's how you do. So it's easy. So what we're gonna do now, we can simply plug in a calculator in a formula. So we're gonna say, let me integrate to get what? To get the total revenue function. So I'm gonna integrate throughout, means integrate here and integrate there. But this is Q, so I can simply write bracket here. My apologies, sorry. I just double click my pen, it kind of froze. My apologies. Okay. And they say DQ. So now we go. So I can separate here. So we know when integrated marginal revenue is going to give me what? Total cost function. So our total cost function, our total cost, total cost, our total cost equal. Now you can separate, right? Okay, so look, if this 10, we can integrate separate. Say integral of 10, but a 10 is a constant, so 10 is going to go at the back of the face because this is going to be, look, let me do this. Sorry, let me write step by step so you can understand. So integral of, because it has to be like this, right, of 10 q square with a dq plus, it must be plus here, integral, excuse me, 6q dq, and the last one is minus, so minus what? 3 is just a number, so it's not going to be affected, just a number, so you can write behind, and they say d of q, because the constant number. So we can do the same thing for all of them, take the constant behind. So we're going to say total cost equal to 10 integral of q square dq plus 6 is going to go behind, and they say q dq, and then minus. So now look, if you integrate dx, you get x. If you integrate d morongo, you're going to get what? Morongo. Sorry guys, I have to say her name many times because she don't want to send me this question, so just to give you credits, okay? If you got a question also, you can let me know. I can say shout out to you as well. So now, if I integrate dq, this is going to give me what? It's going to give me q, but I do not forget to plus a constant. Reason? Because there is no limit, okay? You see this in integral, there's no limit here, so we have to plus constant. So let's do one by one now, all this integral, okay? Let's go to this integral, quick. Look, this is very, very important now. Not. If you have power rule of integral, how did the power rule say? Because a lot of power rule here. If you have an integral of x power n dx, yes. So what you do, you see, this is a power rule because you integrate something with the x. So I'm gonna write x. You see, this is n. Take that n power plus 1, and then over the same thing, n plus 1, this one, and then you plus constant. That's a power rule of integration. For example, if somebody give you x power 4 dx, integrate. So what I'm going to do is say, take my x power 4 plus 1. 4 plus 1 equal to 5, and then write everything over that power 5 plus your constant. Don't forget. You know why? Because you don't have a limit here. So for that case now, we can finish up our equation because we're going to apply same tricky for all of this. Okay. So now we're going to say total cost function equal 10 is just a 10, is not going to be affected. Now this is 2. So 2, we're going to plus this 2 by 1. So it's going to be q power 3. So don't write that integral again because that's process of adding. That means you integrate over the same power equal to 3. Now you go for the second one. There's no power, means there's a power 1. So we still have our 6. This is q power 1. 1 plus 1 equal 2. So it's like say q. 1 plus 1 equal 2. And then we over 2. Now we go for the last one. Okay. Just what to just say? 3. I forgot 3 here. My apologies. It must be 3 because 3q. 3q. My apologies. I'm sorry. So this is going to be minus 3q plus our constant. So we can simply simplify no more. So look, by 2, 1, how many 2 in 3? How many 2 in 6? 3. So finally, it's going to be 10 over 3q3 plus 3 over 2 q2 minus 3q plus c. Oh, so this is our total cost function. So we can say total cost, but in terms of Q equal to that. So that's our total cost. So we can just come in an option and see which the correct answer. As far as I see quick is option 1. These answer same as option 1. See? So our total cost function equal to option 1, which is this one. Oh, yes. Yes. Now let's go to the question number 2. Man. You see when I was faced here, right? I got 100% from math. Okay. My final exam. Now we go for this one. Look, read careful. So remember this is total cost here. Total cost. We just got it now. Now they say find the total revenue. No? Yeah, find the total revenue. So these are total revenue. Which total revenue do they want? No? And read the question carefully. They say find the total revenue. Oh, they want total revenue. You see? Marginal revenue, and this is total revenue function. Oh, this is total revenue. What do they want exactly? I'll tell you what. Most of this question always the same game they play. Remember, you don't know C here. So in other way, they want to ask in trick way like, okay, find the value of C. So look, I'm going to say my total cost. Let me read right here and they see how I'm going to play out. 10 over 3 QQ plus 3Q squared minus 3Q plus C. Okay? So now they say here, look, the total, find the total revenue in the one word total revenue function, because this is total revenue function, tiara, total revenue function. See, I will say total cost all the time. This is not total cost, it's total revenue. My apologies, total revenue, total revenue. I'm going to say now, excuse me, sorry. They say find the total revenue function. So we have total revenue function. All they want to tell you like we don't know C. But look, they say given that total revenue equal to 0 and quantity equal to 0 means here total revenue I'm going to plug what is 0. Look, I'll say same as say 0 equal 10 over 3, but now they say Q equal to 0 means 10 over 3 times 0 Q is going to be 0. See, because it's going to be 10 over 3 0 and then Q. Now we go for the next one. Plus what? 3 0 and now minus 3 0 plus C. So we want to look the value of C. C equal to 0 because look, this is going to be 0, this is going to be 0, it's going to be 0. So 0 0 0 is equal to 0. Go over. So it's going to be 0 equal to C. So we know the value of C. So now we can replace this by saying the value of C equal to 0. But 0 plus anything, it just is 0. Sometimes it could be a number, but for this case, it means we don't need the value of C because it's just a 0. So this is a total revenue function. Now, what do they want? That's what I want. They say find the total revenue function. Total revenue function. If total revenue equal to 0, oh yes, we put here total revenue equal to 0. Then Q equal to 0, Q equal to 0. Oh, so now our new equation is going to be this one. It's the same question, but there's no C. So option 1 is the answer. Oh, why are you thinking option 1? Now let's go for the last one. So for the last one, they say calculate the total revenue when total revenue. What is the total revenue? These are our total revenue. Because this one, it was, but the problem we did not know C. So I'd rather use this. So now how can you get the total revenue? It's easy. So I'm going to say my total revenue. Sorry. Total revenue equal total revenue equal. So what happened? They say how many units? When 5 units, and they say find the firm revenue. When is 5 units? Means here is going to be 10 over 3 times 5. Okay, what is Q? 5 units. 5. Now we go for the next one. Plus or plus 3. Q square. What is a Q? 5. Now minus 3 times 5. So this is going to give us the total revenue. Take my calculator quick and plug it in. How we see. It's easy. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull up my calculator here and let's solve the question from a wrong one. So we're gonna say come here fraction 10, come with the denominator, and then we say 3. Okay, now we come here, close. Excuse me, sorry. Come and close, and then we say 5. Come close, power cube. Go to the next, go to the next, plus 3, 5, bracket 5, square, minus 3 times 5, 3 bracket times 5. Okay, so we get that, and so we can just put in SD as a decimal. 7, so it's option 3 because okay, so that one when they write 6 bracket is like a repeating decimal, so it means 476.66666. So now we're gonna say, okay, so we can finally say our final answer here is what is 476.6666666. So now look, there it seems like the approximating second decimal place here. So this is going to change the previous one. So it's going to be 476.67, which is option number 4. Look, Moromo, I hope I answer your question, and I hope you learn from me. You learn from me how to do things. So if you FaceTime, for the other people who are FaceTime here, make sure you subscribe, share the video to a lot of people. Man, I'm tired right now. I didn't sleep last night, so it's time for me to sleep. I'm not gonna talk too much today. Let me drink my water a little bit, my cup of coffee. Oh yeah. So thanks a lot. I'll see you soon.